Like, who am I feeling like for real to put this color in my head? Do you ever have an intrusive thought of, maybe I should put some blue hair in my head? Yeah, well, me neither. Until last week when I went to the beauty supply store and I saw this hair color that grabbed my attention. Like, I literally could not walk out the store without it. So I didn't. Now, fast forward to now when I'm looking at this braiding hair like,
what the hell we gonna do now?
I initially thought I wanted it installed straight, but after thinking about it some more, curls just made more sense. So I know in my mind that I wanted like this ripple deep / deep wave look, so I curled it like in a flick of the wrist type motion just so that it kind of be more on the wavier side and not on like the tight curl side. I suck at explaining, but y'all see what I'm doing. I'm just twisting it kind of like how you would wrap a piece of hair around a curling wand, just so it gives like that wand effect. And now after I finished doing it, I probably had maybe like 12 flexi rods that I shoved into this little bucket that I got from Dollar Tree. It's literally for the beach. Turned on my kettle to get the water boiling, poured the hot water all over the hair, and I let the hair sit in that hot water for maybe about 3 minutes before I towel dried it down and let it air dry. Now the unraveling process was super easy for this hair. Just make sure that when you're doing it, you take your time just so that you're not like causing any extra snags or tangles or frizzing up the hair prematurely, because it's still damp at this point, so you want to keep the manipulation pretty low. Y'all, I honestly don't know what I'm thinking. Like, who am I feeling like for real to put this color in my head? I'm so nervous. This is like the loudest color, besides the copper that I did a while back. But this is like the second loudest color that I've ever done. And I've never had blue hair in my entire life. So your girl is nervous. The curls came out so good though. The hair feels really good too. Like, when I'm looking for curly crochet hair, this is the texture that I'd be looking for. The hair has been air drying since yesterday. Now it's fully dry. So now it's ready to be installed. So let's get cracking. All right, y'all. So here is my braid pattern. It's really nothing fancy, especially since this time around I don't want to make my hair super full.
How you, I'm saying, how, like,
I know big hair in this color is already too much, so I'm thinking I want to go for a more tamer curly look. We'll see if that actually happens. But yeah, I'm just doing 4 braids at the top so I can have the option to do middle and this side, and then the rest I just did these 2 little anchor braids along the side and just kind of threw in some big braids in the back and connected them. Oh yeah, and I forgot that I am going to install this hair on a net, just so that I can put hair where there isn't like a braid, which is a lot of places in the back, because like I said, I didn't really do a real braid pattern for real. So this net is going to come in super clutch in terms of placement. This kind of reminds me of like a ripple deep, which was what I was going for. I wanted a curl that wasn't like too loose but also not super tight, and it came out perfect. And I am going to space out the back some, because like I said, I don't want this install to be super full, so I am going to kind of space it out in the back a little bit. And this hair is very long. I don't know if I said that, but this hair came 52 inches. And it's falling like here. I am probably going to cut it to my usual length, which is like right under bra strap length, because I just can't imagine functioning with hair this long, especially curly too. I'm already overwhelmed just thinking about it. I'm not doing anything fancy with my knotting either. I'm literally just feeling for gaps and just putting hair there. And I'm gonna knot it like 3 to 4 times for each section, or each strand I should say. All right, I'll come back when I get a little bit closer to the top, but just know I'm just filling the gaps. So I'll come back when I'm doing these side braids, just so y'all can see what I do to manipulate it, and these top braids. Hopefully I have enough hair. I have 2 full packs of the indigo braiding hair. I feel like that's more than enough because there were 3 bundles in each pack. So if my math serves me correctly, the 6 bundles should be more than enough. Now if I run out of hair, I'm just doing too much, per usual. Okay, I'm getting a little bit closer to the top now. I have this much hair left. It does feel a little heavy, but I know when I thin it out a little bit, that will change for sure. I'm gonna leave it like partially cut for now until I finish this side, and then I'll cut the remaining, like finish the sides, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to spray this with a dark root. Definitely. So for this part, I am going to do what I usually do and pulling the braids forward and then just doing my double knots along the sides, and then I'm gonna go in and tease, blah 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 blah. Y'all know what it is. This is the last little bit of hair that I have, and I am gonna have extra. I only have this little part to fill in. I am happy that I do have a little bit extra so that I can go in and refresh and retouch over time. But honestly, I'm not expecting to wear this hair for too long. I was just doing it for the plot. Alright, y'all. So this is what the hair is looking like. And I know I said that I didn't want it to be big. Yeah, that was my fault. So this is all the hair installed. It's a lot. So I'm about to mousse it down and see if we can make something shake with the shaping and all the things. And I'm mad that I don't have my usual alcohol-free mousse, because that's usually what works like a charm. I feel like because I mentioned it, y'all buying it out everywhere, but I'm gonna let y'all slide. I'm gonna use a lot of body because it does not have, yeah, it doesn't have like alcohol, and if it does, not a lot of it. So I'm gonna use this. And then I'm gonna go in with some anti-frizz serum. Shoot. Just to kind of help recombine all the curls. Yeah, I feel like this length, this right here, is a good length. Anything longer than that is overstimulating. Alright, so I've cut it, I've teased it to the best of my ability. I'm not feeling the cut right now, but that's usual. It is cute. I feel like I could maybe go without doing a dark root, but I'm still gonna do a dark root because, yeah, I'm not about that life. This is the High Beams Intense. They sell it at the beauty supply store in a multitude of colors. This one is black, and I'm just gonna do right at the root. Yeah, that looks so much better. So much better. Then as it's like let it air dry for a little bit because it will be a little bit damp still. And then I go in and re-tease. Now I'm gonna also go in for the parting. I just take something narrow that could fit in my part and just do the roots. Yeah, this is what it's looking like. I'm gonna come back in a little bit. Hold on, my battery died. I literally don't know why I'd be so nervous to try new hair colors, because every time they eat down. Like, this blue is just so vibrant, so pretty, and the fact that this came from just a couple of packs of braiding hair, like, you can't tell me nothing. Anyways, let me know if y'all try it. Okay, bye!